We have some big developments tonight at the state capitol. The Texas Senate has voted to approve the rules for the impeachment trial of suspended Attorney General Ken Paxton. We've also learned those proceedings are now scheduled to begin on Tuesday, September 5th.
And joining us for more insight is Capitol reporter Monica Madden for some insight tonight. Monica, so first and foremost, a lot of people have been asking about Paxton's wife, and that's State Senator Angela Paxton. Will she have to recuse herself?
Well, originally she had implied that she didn't intend to, but according to the rules, which she did vote against, she cannot vote yes or no during the entire impeachment trial. She cannot participate either by asking questions for witnesses or anything like that. So she'll pretty much be allowed to be there, but not physically be able to vote yes or no on the fate of her husband.
What else do we know about the rules? I see you holding them there.
Yes, there's 29 pages of these, and a lot of the questions that folks have asked about, what kind of witnesses are going to be allowed. We know for a fact that Paxton will be he's the only witness that is specifically outlined who has to come here, and he has to testify before the Senate by 9 a.m. on September 5th. Witnesses are going to have to be sworn in as well. The senators didn't discuss the rules in public before the vote, so we kind of had to sift through a lot of these ourselves after the fact. Also worth noting that the media is allowed to be there in presence, so that way you, the public, can hear what's going on during that impeachment trial. However, we have to be up in the gallery. We cannot be on the floor, which has been the standard in the Senate the last two sessions. All of it's going to be public until deliberation. So that said, there was one rule in particular that Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick did talk about before they took a vote on this, on these rules. And he said that he was proud of the work that the Senate has done, but noted the importance that they're not allowed to talk about this with anyone throughout this impeachment trial. Take a listen.
On this issue, you're united to take an oath so that justice prevails, that everyone will do their job to the utmost in fairness in this impeachment trial upcoming in September. I've never been more proud of the members on this floor than how you came together on this set of rules and how seriously you're taking your responsibilities.
So this rule that Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick outlined felt really intentional and significant. When you think about the impeachment that is familiar for most folks in recent memory, and that's former President Donald Trump, a lot of that we saw was, something that congressional lawmakers were talking about publicly. They were going on the media and talking about how they were going to vote before the trial even really started. So this felt like something intentional that Texas lawmakers said, you are prohibited from discussing this until we get to that point of deliberation. So, again, as we heard from the Lieutenant Governor, this is really serious, and they plan to take this with the utmost responsibility.
Okay, Monica Madden, thank you so much. And we know that you'll be tracking this as well on KXAN.com.
And we've also learned the Dallas Morning News reports that the Texas AG's office tried to pay Paxton for the month of June despite his impeachment and suspension. The Texas Comptroller's Office had ruled that Paxton would not receive pay while he's suspended and awaiting the outcome of his trial. The Comptroller's Office told the newspaper that when it received the payroll request from the AG's office yesterday, it put a hold on payroll for the entire agency. But a spokesperson said paychecks for the office's more than 4,000 employees should arrive on time. The paper has not yet reached the AG's office for comment. We've also reached out to them and the Comptroller's Office. We are waiting to hear back as well.